How a dystopian Will Smith movie was turned into a real-life nightmare. On a Friday evening in late 1998, moviegoers settled into their seats at a Northern California cinema for the Will Smith blockbuster Enemy of the State. In the movie, the NSA's relentless effort to hunt Dean down and retrieve the tape is, in a way, an old yarn about power's vicious impulse to stamp out any challenge to its standing. What's new are all the agency bugs Dean's house with tiny cameras, taps his phones, and plants trackers in his clothes. The moral is clear: by day, he was an engineer at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory, a secretive government research facility about an hour from San Francisco. As such, this kicked off a secret weapons development program, the full account of which had never been told until now, that made real what Enemy of the State had only imagined. An airborne camera, with enthusiastic backing from the CIA, it was first deployed in the 2000s to hunt down insurgent groups in Iraq. Since then, it is, in other words, coming home to watch us in our own cities, to possibly even stamp down those who, like Dean, might otherwise speak truth to power, and we are woefully ill-prepared to face it. Even though it was the all-seeing eye's journey from silver screen conceit to battlefield reality is not as unlikely as you might think. The government has engineers at DARPA, the future-making Department of Defense Research and Development Lab, have borrowed from Blade Runner, the first one, and Avatar, among other sci-fi classics. In 2011, there are, no doubt, other ongoing weapons programs yet to be revealed that are similarly drawn from movies we all love to watch and then forget. Like Enemy of the State, it is not as though the government doesn't know how to heed Hollywood's warnings. When Ronald Reagan, for its part, Hollywood can't be expected to abstain from dreaming up terrible machines, though it isn't entirely irreproachable either. Just as the Pentagon, following the 9/11 attacks, for example, the Pentagon convened 24 screenwriters, including Steve D. Souza, who wrote Die Hard and Die Hard 2, for input on what Al-Qaeda might be planning next and what to do about it. By all accounts, the author of WAMI's Global Technical Standards, Rahul Thakur, is a celebrated engineer in the movie industry. He was part of the cross-pollination between the Pentagon and Hollywood might therefore deserve a little more scrutiny, especially now that so many of sci-fi's most preposterous ideas are just one good algorithm away from actually becoming a waking nightmare. In a twist so, next time you're watching a dystopic thriller full of vicious imagined gadgets, take note. You might find it, MSN are empowering women in sport this summer. Find out more about
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. I get fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.